There's still some, obviously some recap from the disaster against the Cowboys. A lot of people still talking about what Alfred Morris best game in like 4.5 years. I think he averaged like 6 or 7 yards per carry in the second half. And, that offensive line, I give most of the credit to the offensive line. I think Zach Brown agrees with me. Brown was quoted. He was clubbing them. He said, Morris cuts, but he takes like 5 to 8 steps to effing cut. He's a one-cut back. He can't cut at all. It's just his O-line gets on the second level to do a good job of getting a linebacker. So I have to give credit to their O-line. They did a good job. I mean, he just crushed Alfred.
Where is the Redskins defense currently ranked right now in the defensive rankings?
Let me look at that. Cakes will look that up for you.
I mean, it shifts, and I guess it'll shift after tonight's game if you want the complete assessment. But I'm guessing mid-20s now.
Mm-hmm.
They're dropping quickly.
Yeah,
because they're not good.
They're going to have to make changes and personnel changes. I think he had a one-and-done type of year. I think that's what it was worth.
The hope was the Redskins defense, because they drafted and they brought in some new guys, was going to be a top half of the league defense. It's a bottom half of the league defense.
Well, did I think it would be a top half of the league? Maybe so. I mean, I think 15 to 20, I thought it would be a significant upgrade.
They're at 19 in total yards per game, 340 yards per game.
But more damning
What about the rush defense?
Rushing defense?
The rush defense at one point very early in the season was actually pretty good.
They are at 22nd. They allow 117.7 yards per game.
Dropped to 22. I'm telling you, if you took a look in week 4.
Mm-hmm. Where are they in points, though? They got to be like 28.
30th, 26.2.
That's the set really that matters. And they're just giving up a ton of points. And they gave up 29 or more, I think at least 6 times, maybe 7.
The only teams more are Indianapolis.
I'm neutral on Jay. I like Jay as an offensive coordinator. I think if you fire Jay, I don't like that. It'll be a complete start over. But I'm completely fine with getting rid of Manusky and getting a new D coordinator in. Not like he had a lot to work with. He had a lot of injuries.
I don't think they're going to make another change.
But a D coordinator?
I don't think so.
They're going to bring Manusky back.
That's my vibe.
Wow.
I don't think they're going to make many changes in the coaching staff.
Yeah,
I know it's a tough move
to make, blaming one guy.
Yeah, because then, you bring in another guy. What if he wants to play a different system? Got to change personnel.
I've done it before.
No, I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's healthy for the team.
It works sometimes for teams. Just look around the league.
I think you could bring in a guy. I mean, I don't know who's out there, but there's got to be somebody out there with better credentials.
Saw this tweet this morning from @RoboStop10. Jack Kent Cook was here for 28 years as the owner. Their record in the regular season was 250, 169, and 3. Winning percentage at 59.2%. Playoffs, 18-10, 64% winning percentage. 7 head coaches in 28 years. That's still a significant amount. I mean, that's way more turnover than the Steelers, for example.
Mm-hmm.
Snyder's been here for 19 years now. Regular season record, 130, 169, and 1. That's a 43% winning percentage. Playoffs, 2-5. And he's had 8 head coaches, more
it's
head coaches.
It's a catastrophic run.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a catastrophic run. And we were kind of nailing down Bruce's record last week. I tweeted it at some point. I don't know what it was. It was something like 49, 75, something like that.
Yeah, about 30 games under 500.
And a tie or two.
Please beat that.
I mean, just something completely ridiculous. But it is what it is. Dan's not going anywhere.
Bruce isn't going anywhere.
It doesn't seem like Bruce is going anywhere.
Coaching staff's not going anywhere.
I would love to see them make a
Not
move
this year, anyway.
at D coordinator. I would be completely supportive of that. And it may not even be fair to Manusky. But I'd like someone with more credentials.
Somebody just tweeted us about Ryan Anderson, who was their second-round draft choice from Alabama.
Really quiet year.
Surprised he hasn't had a bigger impact.
Really quiet year.
Yeah. And I actually think Preston Smith's impact tailed off. Like the first couple weeks of the season,
looked like
he's actually somebody who hasn't been injured.
Man, I would have hated to see Alvin Kamara on this roster instead of Anderson from Alabama. That would have really sucked.
Boy, that would have been a nice piece, huh?
Yeah. You think?
Yeah.
That guy's tearing up the league.
Although, who knows if he would have been able to do it with our offensive line. I mean, you do have to have blocking. Those guys are all great. But
well, he does a lot of it in the slot. He does a lot of it as really a wide receiver.
And I know what you're saying about Manusky. And, look, I don't know if Manusky's a good coach or not. I have no idea what those meetings are like. But he's been, when you say more credentials, he's been a defensive coordinator forever. I mean, who's got more credentials than Manusky? He's been
but in terms of successful, like top 5 defenses year after year. You know what I mean?
Like
Phillips or guys, or even who's even the maniac, Greg Williams. You know what I mean? Guys.
Right, but those guys have jobs.
Right.
You can't just pluck them.
Yeah, but one of them will probably get fired. Like some coach is going to get fired who was a D coordinator probably.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Listen, Jason, it's not like I've surveyed the landscape. I don't know who's out there.
You just want a better defense. I get it.
Of course I want a better defense, but I do want some. I've always thought they should have a stud D coordinator, I don't think Manusky fills that.
I think if Manusky had better players, healthier players, he would
do better.
You could live with that.
I agree, but he doesn't, so we need somebody to scheme him up even better. We need to scheme around the talent, and I'm not quite sure that Manusky did that. I don't know anything about defense. I'm a complete idiot.
But I'm
just telling you that as a fan, I would like someone in here who I know has a 30-year history or whatever of just he puts together the best defense he can every year.
I just think it's easy.
You want Dick LeBeau.
I want Dick LeBeau. I want Wade Phillips. I want Greg Williams. I want somebody who, when you say that name, instantly you know defensive coordinator stud.
True.